Hey y'all, it's your girl Kia Love. Welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, welcome. So today I'm going to be showing you 2 days of what I eat in a day. This is the first time I'm showing you multiple days of what I eat, but we'll see how this goes. So for the first morning, I'm kicking breakfast off with a parfait, which is one of my favorites. I love it because it's so simple, it's easy, it's filling, it's satisfying, it's refreshing, and I personally love to start my day off with fruit if I can, whether it's a juice, a fruit bowl, a smoothie bowl. Parfait, I always have fruit on top. For the parfait, I typically use either yogurt or chia seed pudding, and as you can see today, I'm using yogurt, a coconut yogurt, and I wanted to do the fruit on the bottom effect, so I took some raspberries and mashed those up, and then I put my yogurt on top, and then I typically use the same toppings as far as hemp seeds, cacao nibs, pumpkin seeds, sunflower seeds. I usually always use granola as well, but I didn't have none on hand. I always make my own granola. It's super easy, it's super delicious, and it's way more affordable than buying granola already made. So if you're interested in that, you can check out the recipe linked in the description box below. But I didn't have any, and then I used whatever fruit I had on hand, and that's with strawberries and bananas today. And y'all, this was so good. It's so delicious. It's definitely one of my favorite breakfasts, my go-to, because you can switch it up and it's so versatile. But now it's time to move on to dinner. So, just in case you didn't know, I typically only eat twice a day because I start my first meal so late, and that's breakfast and dinner. So, that's why I'm going straight to dinner. So, for dinner, I'm going to be roasting up a sweet potato today. And to see what else is on the menu, you're going to have to stay tuned. So I just got through massaging a little bit of coconut oil into the sweet potatoes. That's going to help get it nice and golden brown when it cooks, a little crispy on the outside, but nice and soft on the inside. And of course, I'm going to season it up. Now, I like to keep it super simple when it comes to seasoning sweet potatoes, but y'all know I love my seasonings, y'all. It's all about the flavor. I call it jazzing it up. But we're going to keep it real simple with the sweet potatoes. So I'm just going to sprinkle on a little bit of sea salt, a little bit of chili powder, a little bit of ground nutmeg, and a little bit of cinnamon. I don't always use chili powder, but sometimes when I'm feeling a little risky and want to create a little bit of dynamicness, then I'll add the chili powder. So I'm going to let the potatoes cook on 400 degrees Fahrenheit for 20 to 30 minutes. I want to make sure I don't overcook them, so I do check them at 20 minutes. And now I have a little bit of coconut oil heated in a pan. I'm going to saute up some veggies. I decided to use coconut oil instead of olive oil because I wanted the natural subtle hint of sweetness that coconut oil has. So I'm sauteing up some onions. I had a yellow onion, some garlic, and some ginger. And I'm just going to saute this up until it gets a little soft. In case you're not familiar with ginger, this is what it is. This is the ginger root. Some people peel it before chopping it up. Some don't. I peel mine, but I guess it's preference. I would recommend it if it's not organic, but hey, let's not even go there, okay? So, of course, you know, first I have to season up my saute. So I'm going to add a little bit of sea salt, some coriander, some curry powder, some cumin, smoked paprika, one of my faves, and some chili powder. I'm going to give this a good stir, let it get nice and fragrant, and let it saute, get a little soft a little bit. But hey, have y'all figured out what I'm making yet? I think y'all should have figured it out. If you did, drop it in the comments below. But I think I gave y'all a good hint. I decided to add a little bit of thyme. Y'all, I be trying to just add like 3 seasonings. But sometimes, you know, you just got to go with the flow. That's the good thing about being in the kitchen. You just kind of go with the flow, see how you feel, add a little bit of this, a little bit of that, and just see where it ends up. Now that the saute is looking good, I'm going to go ahead and add my lentils. Y'all, I'm adding some red lentils. If you guessed curry, you are absolutely right. Y'all, so I went ahead and rinsed off the lentils. I'm dumping those in there. I'm going to add some water to let that cook. Y'all wanted something very warm and comforting and stewy. So with some rice, so I'm going to be making some lentil curry. Now I'm going to check on my potatoes. It's been 20 minutes. They're looking pretty good, y'all, but I'm just flipping them over and I'm going to cook them for about 10 more minutes or so. But I'm probably going to check them every 5 minutes to make sure I don't overcook them. But they're looking pretty good. So these are the lentils. It's been about 15 minutes. It really doesn't take long, but you just want to cook them until they get nice and tender. So I know y'all just saw how deliciously creamy and velvety smooth those lentils are looking. Just a little secret, I did add a little bit of tahini and a little bit of coconut cream to add to the silkiness, to add some richness. And y'all, this lentil stew is about to be exactly what I need it to be, okay? So just add a little acidity. I'm just going to squeeze a little bit of lemon juice. But y'all, my tummy is really talking to me right now. So this meal would not be complete without some greens, y'all. I personally do not like to eat a starchy meal without any greens. So I'm just lightly spritzing some olive oil into my pan. You can use water. You don't have to use olive oil. I'm going to drop in some baby spinach. It is going to look like I'm putting a lot, but you do know it does shrink, right? I could really eat this whole thing sauteed and it won't be much. But yeah, so this is going to shrink, unfortunately, but had to add my greens. Super simple. Doesn't take much effort, but definitely need them.
Anything you want from me, anything you want, anything you need, anything you so desire. Ooh, I'll give you anything you want from me, anything you want, anything you need, anything you so desire.
I told y'all that shrinkage is real. The shrinkage is real, y'all. Where did all that spinach go? But anyway, so now I'm going to chop up some veggies. I have a spring onion, green onion, whatever you want to call it, cilantro, tomato, and a jalapeno. So to jazz up some of that basmati rice that I cooked earlier, I'm going to sprinkle on some of that cilantro that we chopped up. That's just going to give the rice a nice herby, herbaceous flavor. Y'all, don't sleep on this red lentil curry. This dinner right here is so comforting. It was so good. The red lentils served over the rice. They are so hearty and delicious. Very comforting feeling with the fresh toppings and the roasted sweet potatoes with the sauteed greens. Definitely a keeper. Don't sleep on it. It's the next morning, y'all, and I'm so excited because I love it when I start my day off with a green juice. I absolutely love green juice. I could drink one every single day. It's hydrating, it's energizing, it's refreshing, it's delicious, and it's just the perfect breakfast for me, y'all. I just love it. I love it. So in case you haven't figured it out yet, I am serving up my juice with some avocado toast. I'm slicing up some tomatoes here because that is a must on avocado toast, on my avocado toast. Y'all, so I decided to use a naan, as you can see, instead of toast. And I don't have that much avocado because my avocado wasn't that great and I only have one. So I'm just going to use what I have, spread the avocado on half of it, and then I'm going to use a roasted red pepper hummus on the other half. To top it off, I'm going to sprinkle everything but the bagel seasoning. I'm going to drizzle a little bit of chili oil. It is homemade. I'll post the recipe in the link below. I love chili oil. I definitely love it on avocado toast. And I'm also going to, of course, put my tomatoes and then sprinkle the tomatoes with some Hawaiian black salt. Definitely one of my favorite ways to eat avocado toast.
Claps. Baby, I'm late, but I can check in with you.
listen, do not judge a book by its cover. This is real life. Everything isn't always so pretty and beautiful, y'all. I'm telling y'all, this was hitting. So for dinner, y'all, we are having leftovers. So here's the rice from yesterday, the red lentils. I also have a little bit of sweet potatoes left over, a few chopped veggies left over, and today I'm going to switch it up and do some mixed green salad. So yeah, we're going to hit up these leftovers, y'all, because like I said, this is real life. We don't always have to cook every single day. We need to make use of what we have. Okay, so I'm just going to make a light vinaigrette dressing. I have a lime that I'm going to do. Y'all, I'm really just freestyling. I am really trying to work on my salad dressing game, y'all, and keep it fresh. But yeah, so here I'm just going to squeeze some lime, and then we'll see what else I decide to add. So now I'm going to add a little bit of apple cider vinegar, a little bit of EVOO, extra virgin olive oil for those who don't know, a sprinkle of black Hawaiian sea salt, some garlic powder, and to add a hint of cheesiness and add a little bit of creaminess to the dressing, I'm going to add some nutritional yeast. It's not necessarily going to be creamy, but something about adding nutritional yeast to like a vinaigrette is going to cream it up just a tad. I don't know if cream is the right word, but I know what I mean. And some coconut aminos. For those who don't know, coconut aminos is a great soy sauce alternative. I'm going to add a little more olive oil, and then for a little sweetness, I'm going to drizzle in a little bit of honey, but I'm going to whisk the honey in. Of course, if you don't want to use honey, you can always use agave or coconut nectar. And then I'm just doing a taste test to see what it tastes like, y'all, because I really was just putting it together, y'all. I had no clue what I was going to do when I came up with this vinaigrette, but hey, it is what it is. Just wanted something simple. This is a leftover day, baby. So let's put this together. So yesterday we added fresh cilantro to the rice to jazz it up, but today we're going to use dried cilantro, and then I'm also going to use some dried parsley. So yes, we're still going with the herbalicious vibes. In case you're wondering, yes, I did warm this food up in the microwave. It is hot. That's why I had to grab this towel to hold these lentils because they were burning my hands. So yes, please warm your food up because I am going to put the salad in the bowl. I didn't want to put it together and then put it in the microwave. I wanted to keep the fresh ingredients fresh, and I didn't want those in the microwave. So yeah, just going to add a little bit of hot sauce for a little spice, a little kick. Y'all, sometimes you just gotta do the leftovers, okay? Listen, don't sleep on the leftovers. Don't sleep on the leftovers, y'all. This was just as good as it was yesterday. And then this fresh salad, switching it up a little bit, made me feel like I was eating something a little different, okay? Sometimes you just gotta tweak it just a tad. I hope you enjoyed this What I Eat in a Day. If you found it helpful, give it a thumbs up. If you like to be notified when I post, hit that subscribe button and the bell icon will ensure you get notified. And if you want to connect with me, follow me on Instagram, hit me up. Until next time, y'all, it's your girl Kia Love, peace and love.